I feel like I need to slide over a little bit. There we go. You ever sit in a spot for so long that your chair, like, kind of, you know, clings to that part of the, like, the plastic? What's going on, everybody? Hello again, friends and fans. Raptor here. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday to you all. Good to see everybody here. What's up, Twin Cam? Today we're heading to your neck of the woods, merry old England, Britain, between Leeds and Manchester, to play on the new DLC for Train Sim World. Henry 5, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate that. I think I'm just going to slide myself over artificially because I don't feel like scooting. There we go. Works easier that way. Good to see you all here. This DLC just came live, I think, yesterday or today, and it is called, let me look up the precise name and we'll get right into it. It is called the Northern Trans-Pennine Pasta Manchester Leeds Route Add-on. I don't know how you say that word. Trans-Pennine? Anyway, it connects Manchester and Leeds, and it is a classic railroad line that has some really old British diesel trains, and it has actually 3 of them, plus a new route and a ton of new scenarios, which is really cool. Pennine? I don't know. I'm not sure, Twin Cam, but anyway. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thank you very much for clicking and tapping that subscribe button. Greatly appreciated. You're all wonderful. So I hope you're all having a fantastic Friday. Welcome back, everybody. Good to have you all here. Welcome to our members. Welcome to our sponsors. I think we should get started right away then. I'll fire up the game, and for those of you looking for some logging, we're going to do some Farming Sim 19 logging tomorrow on a new map called Grizzly Mountain. So tomorrow and Sunday we'll be doing some big old crazy farming sim. For now, let's ride and drive some trains, shall we? Let's fire up some Train Sim World and get to it. And thanks again, everybody, for tuning in and telling a friend and sponsoring and all that cool stuff. All right. If you subscribe, your name should pop up over there. And if you do subscribe, it'll stay up over there for a while. Up over, hold on, how do I work my hand? I forgot. Let's see. Hold on. There. That area, that little gray thing. So anyway, firing up the game now. Should be up in just a second. Northern Trans-Pennine. Yeah, well, you spelling it out doesn't help me to pronounce it. I still don't know how to pronounce it. So I guess we'll see here in a moment. Ooh, gee. Oh, the blinding light. Why do you wear sunglasses? Because the intro screens like that literally blind me. Just the nuclear, from like pure white to pure black. What a transition. Train Sim World, I like this game a lot. You know what I've been thinking about getting? Does anyone here actually use a, I keep seeing on like Amazon, there's like, and I don't know if I like it because the setup is always the same. Like, what I like about this game is that every time you get into a train, the setup is different. Like, the desk is different, you know, where the throttle is and where the brakes are and where all the switches are. I keep seeing, like, a, you know, like a, I think it's for trains, like 19 or something like that. I mean, it'll work for any train game, but, you know, something with throttle and brake. Do you guys think that'd be worth it? I don't know how much it is or not, but I don't know if I want to. I think I'd like it at the start, but then I think I'd just go back to using a keyboard, because that's kind of what the desk is, you know. But I feel like you could also use a joystick by, like, literally getting, like, a throttle or something like that. I don't think you have to do much, but we'll see. Anyway, welcome aboard, everybody. Let's take a look at this new DLC. I've already done the tutorial just to get used to the trains, so we can skip that, so I'm a little less clueless like I was for the Long Island Railroad, which was their last DLC. They've been adding tons of great DLC to this. The cool thing is if you're not interested in certain areas, you just don't have to buy it. That's cool. Like, if you know, if Amtrak is of no interest to you and you just want German trains, boom, right there. You just buy all the German ones, or just play on the German ones. It's cool. But the Brits are definitely well-loved in this game, as well as the Germans and the Americans. Where is Japan? I want to see Japan. Japan is awesome. Really cool. Thanks again, everybody, for your support. And Chris Pinto, you can go ahead and get a big kill on that negativity. Go ahead and take that one out. That's going to be a headshot with his EBR. Nice job. He's got the narcissism scope on there, so it should detect even through like 6 inches of concrete. Northern Trans-Pennine pasta line. All right, looks like we've got ourselves, let's see, towering moors, challenging grades, and tight curves are yours to conquer in Train Sim World. Northern Trans-Pennine, bringing a bygone era of British rail roaring back to life. Operate your trains over an aging rail network with out-of-date infrastructure with no modern safety systems to assist you. Ooh, it's going to be dangerous. All right, let's go ahead and see here. Ashton, thanks for the positivity. Nice to see. I like doing the scenarios, but again, remember, you can always set up your own custom train lines and do whatever you want. And I've kind of already, like, pre-decided that I want to do, like, I think this one here, because I like these trains a little bit more. This is going to be on a Class 45. Join an eastbound locomotive hold service outside of Huddersfield and complete the journey through to Leeds. The other one is to do a short service over the summit to the Northern Trans main line, and then there's a rescue run, and there's just a simple like rotation where you just got to bring trains back and forth to the station. So I think we'll do this one so that way we can get used to it. There's 3 new trains available: Class 47, Class 45, and then I forget the last name of the last one, Class 101. The 101, these trains you actually have to shift gears in. I am really like impressed by that. You have to, yeah, like you literally have to get the train up to speed, shift gears, and then like, you know, put it into idle like you would in on a car. Like you have to put the clutch in on the train. It's crazy. So thanks again, folks, for all your support. You're all wonderful. Thank you, everyone, for clicking and tabbing that like button and joining me here. I love chat's positivity. You guys are awesome. Class 45s are still in use in some places. Oh, Twin Cam's confirming that they're still using those. All right, well, let's go ahead and grab ourselves a Class 45 and driving rain. I think it'll be raining, which is very unusual for Britain. I don't think it rains there at all. I thought it was just always sunny and hot. Maybe I'm thinking of Arizona. You're a train engineer? Awesome, Ashton. All right, well, let's begin. I love these little DLCs. Ooh, it's raining. The signalman at Huddersfield is about to assign a new platform. Climb aboard and get moving again. All right. Ooh, we got quite a few passenger cars there. Ooh, this is a big boy. The British and the Germans sure love their trains. All right. Oh, what's this guy? Agent 47. Hello. How you doing? Good to see you. I feel awfully tall in this cab. This is huge. All right. Let's get started then. Change reverser to forward. And release brakes and apply power. All right. Away we go. Unless they've got the parking brake on for some reason. You don't have the parking brake on, do you, bud? No? Okay, we're moving. Here we go. Anybody from the UK been on this train line before? Maybe some of you older folks have been on this one? Yeah, Agent 47's with us today. We're bringing him on a job. Wow. I think there's a way to cab light on. There we go. Turn that on, and then the desk light. Thank you. Oh, and is there a wiper control? Ah, there we go. Well, whoa. Okay, not that fast. Whoa, whoa, not the brake, not the brake, not the brake. Is there a way to just turn it on like not crazy insane? Alright, let's bring her up to speed. Oh, what route? This is the northern... It's the route between Manchester and Leeds, essentially. It's the two major cities, but there's also lines around it, too. It's not just the main train line that connects it, but also routes around it. Is there a way to turn the wiper down? Awesome. You live in Manchester? Well, you definitely are going to be familiar with this, then. Am I going to play Hearts of Iron? Maybe, if everyone supports it. Yeah, I don't know how to turn the wiper speed down. If there's a control for that or not, I don't know. Alright. The horn is insane, yeah, especially when we're in a tunnel, right? You need wipers that fast in the UK? Yeah. Actually. Press the brake with the mouse? What do you mean? Is that... What do you mean? The brake pin? Wait, set the reverser, apply brake. Oh. I see. The game didn't register that the brake was completely off by me doing it with the mouse. Gotcha. I wonder how that is if you go into, like, super realism mode, then. I hope that doesn't get too troublesome for the people who like to play with the, all the HUD off and everything. Oop, oh. Alright, note to self, brakes are a little sensitive on this one. Well, I think we undershot the station, but at least it's better than overshooting. Let's see how far. Oh, actually not too bad. Oh, not at all. That wasn't that bad. Everybody at least can get off the train. Are there steam trains? No, unfortunately, but that doesn't mean they're just not going to be one time. I wouldn't be surprised if they do it. They could. Right now we're just loading some passengers. Having fun with it. Every time I look over at him, he kind of like looks away. I think he's shy. Now boarding platform 8. How was everybody's week, by the way? How'd you guys manage this week? Get closer to the holidays. Got about 10 days left till Christmas for those who celebrate. Regardless, everybody in the United States gets a day off, so even if you don't celebrate Christmas, you still get the day off. It's a holiday. It's a national holiday. So you can go out and visit some family, or go to a movie, that kind of thing. Alright, let's lock some doors. Objective complete. Alright, Ravensthorpe at 1721. Roger. Pulling away. Oh, it was your birthday yesterday, Twin Cam? Oh, congratulations and happy birthday. Thanks as always for your support and kindness in chat. It's been a pleasure having you bop on and chat with you briefly. Oh my, I'm doing good, Motoroo. We're getting our train rolling now to our next stop at Ravensthorpe at 1721. Current time is 1711, so we got about a 10-minute train ride to get there. The train looks like a pig. It kind of does, yeah, with the little snout and everything. I could totally see that. That train right there is the one that you have to control with. The one just next to us is the one you have to control with a gear shift. It's really interesting. It's a really unique train. I kind of wasn't. I totally wasn't into it when I first started using it. I'm like, ooh, this is not going to work, but it actually does, and you need to be very attentive to it. Bailey Yeager, thank you very much for clicking and tapping that join button. Thank you very much. And if you would like to join us for more, make sure you click or tap that subscribe button. Your name will pop up here, and you'll see more Train Sim World, flight simulators. Oh yeah, Pinto, if you're in chat, I showed you a picture of a flight simulator game yesterday that I thought looked kind of cool, at least worth testing out. So let me know if you're interested in that one. All right, we're speeding up to 40 here in a little bit. And I think we'll go ahead and throttle up now. She's a long train. We'll be getting up to 40 here in a minute, and then up to 70 after that.
New subscriber shout out. New member, welcome.
Richardson, thanks for subbing. Beautiful. You love the vids and the content? Well, thank you very much, Filmbuster. Appreciate watching you. You like the sunglasses? Thanks, man. It goes with all of our emotes. I had emotes custom made with sunglasses on just for kind of a something different, and I think they turned out great, so you gotta wear the sunglasses, especially on such a bright and sunny day here in the UK. Oof. UV, you gotta have sunscreen on in this kind of weather. Danielle, thank you for subbing. Well, let's open that throttle up. You can hear that engine hammering away. Hi there, Flynn Smith. Horn. Every time someone clicks or taps that join button, I'll blow the horn. So that one's for Bailey. Nice. Whew. Press spacebar. That'll pull the e-brake. We might spin out or something, go into the ditch. How fast can the train go? Well, the marker here I think says max speed 95 somewhere. It can almost do 100, but we're not allowed to go that fast. And we're in no hurry anyway. Greetings from Italy. Well, hello, Simone. How are you doing? Yeah, the game's physics are pretty good. The game is really nicely detailed, and the developers have been doing a good job of keeping things updated and making it more and more realistic as time goes on. Oh, no, 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 no. This is just a sunny day for the UK, you think? Greetings from Croatia. Well, hello, Marco. Nice to see everybody from all over the world joining us. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Welcome to all the new viewers, and long time, too. Because I'm British, I have tea and crumpets for breakfast. Oh, that's awesome. I'd rather have, like, a full English. Oh, hi there, Harry. How's it going, man? Do a very long train run, says Peter. Yeah, this is a pretty long run. We've still got to go about like 5 miles in total. So we're going to be going a long distance on this train for a little bit. Alright, time to slow her down a little bit. What's up, Kim? Things are going great. What is Discord? It's a way for people to communicate via voice or writing. It's kind of like a little private chat room for everybody who's a big fan. So there's lots of rooms where people can chat with each other and share pictures and talk about games and stuff. It's just a place to hang out, and we'd love to have you over on it. got about almost 2.5 miles to go now to our destination. We'll use the horn if anybody clicks or taps that join button. It's a good way to welcome all of our new supporters. So if you want to get access to all those emotes and have your name highlighted in green and get a badge next to your name and all sorts of other cool things, make sure you do that. Connor, thank you for subbing. Appreciate that. Alright, 2.3 miles to go to our destination. And we can really open her up now, so let's hit the gas. You like going through tunnels? It is really cool. This game has a lot of good tunnels. Yeah, Eggman, you had a decent week? Good. I'm glad. The boys and I enjoyed having you hang out with us yesterday, so thanks for dropping by. Oop. There's Agent 47, all the nice controls. They do a good job of detailing, I think you can even, yeah, you can even open the windows in this game. Luis, thanks for subbing. We got to be there in about 2 minutes. I'll probably be a little late, but not too bad for my first run. Callum, thanks for subbing. You got your, oh yes, your Track IR hat for your birthday. Good. Yeah, we're giving Agent 47 a job. The assassin business has been a little slow lately, so he's working for the railroad now. And he's killing it right now. But we're basically going to coast in until we have to come to a full stop. DLC is nice so far. I like rolling around in the rain. It's probably my favorite British map so far. High-speed train's pretty fun though, I must say. Wrong way. Way these trains, man, once you get under like 20, they just come to a dead stop. And we'll be doing some more farming sim tomorrow, so always make sure you tune into every stream, support every video, click the like button every time, so our channel can grow, so we get access to more games, I can do more giveaways, and it'll be more fun. Is Agent 47, the Hitman, the same person? Yeah, basically. Alright, hey, we're not going to be too late, maybe about a minute or so, but not too bad. I'd be fired if this were Japan, but since it's British Rail, apparently, everybody always says British Rail is a little slow, so I guess I'm on time. A little short, but we're good. Alright, left. Apparently we're not even supposed to come to a full stop in the station? There's not even enough room for the full train to come to a stop. Some people are just going to have to jump off. Okay. Even if I stopped at the end, our train's too long for all of that. Yeah, it's a passenger train. This apparently used to be an old industrial line that they made a passenger line. Yeah, we're just waiting for passengers to load on and off. I wonder how the wipers work. Is there it doesn't seem to be an adjustment for speed. It's just either full blast or like wimpy Or off, actually. It's actually a little cold in here. There we go. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, moving to Leeds approach now. What can you do with the credits you earn? It's like a score. I don't know, actually. It's a good point. I think that's your score for the game, and then it goes into your XP. It's kind of like in Euro Truck or in ATS. Like, you know, you get all that XP and stuff, but I don't think in ATS or any of those games you get really anything. Oh, I guess in ATS and such you get more money and bigger jobs, but here you just kind of do it however you want. I don't know, really. Maybe it's more of a like you know, total score you could get for doing everything correctly is 10,000, and if you make mistakes, minus 200, minus 200. So maybe it's a perfection thing, I don't know. But one thing I do know is that eventually I want to play this game with the HUD off. This is kind of noob mode because I've got all the, you know, all the HUD is there displayed of amps and miles per hour. But you can totally play it with all of that off and just look at the train dash as you're supposed to at the desk. You thought this was a video? No, we're live right now. I mean, it will be a video when it's released. So yes, technically you're right, Mr. Mustache. What are we going to play? Train Simulator? Right now. Alright, 7 miles to go. Is that a nuclear power plant? Wow, we're passing by a nuclear power plant. Oh, there's passengers on board too. You can see them in there. Very nice. Wow, that's a cool image. Look at that. That's awesome. Sharp, thanks for 7. Yeah, maybe that's where Homer's working. Sector 7G. Alright, boys, let's open this one up. See if we can get her up to 60. Hey, what's up, train man? Good to see you. Welcome to all the new subscribers, as always. Do I play Pokemon Go? I didn't in 2016, and I'm certainly not playing it now. Dale, welcome. Can you buy a train and modify it like in Euro Truck? No, unfortunately. Maybe there's mods, but actually I've applied to get trains recently too, so I hope we do more of this. This is just a really fun, like, relaxing game where if you want to do something but you don't want to do too much, it's a game where you can, it's almost like a flight sim where, you know, kind of once you get cruising, you just have to pay attention to when you change speed, or when you, you know, like when you have to slow down or something like that. Oh, well, now we got to back off the throttle a little bit. About 6 miles to go to our next destination. Yeah, it looks good. It's a good game. It's a little pricey to get the game and all the DLC and everything, but for somebody who is a big train enthusiast or what have you, it's a fair price, I'd say. Especially if you're negotiating with the significant other on you know, setting up a train set or something in the basement, and you're like, well, we could take up a bunch of space and it'll cost $700, or we can put it on the computer and it'll cost $200, that kind of thing. Actually, model trains are way more expensive than $700, so... Alright, 6 miles to go to the next destination. Nice. You used to live by tracks? Yeah, I could remember living kinda close to trains, not really, but I could hear the horn every night. Julie, thanks for 7. Oh, look, the ground even looks wet. That's really cool. Really hear that engine kicking up. We're also going uphill a little bit, so we're not as fast as we could be. She's just pumping away. Alright, we're gonna have to back off the throttle now. There we go. Wow, this is a long tunnel. Dan Gunning, thanks for subbing. $5 from Colt that says $5 to make you honk that horn. Are we like stopped or what? It doesn't even seem like we're moving at the moment. What kind of tunnel is this? Are we... Wow, we're doing 55 and it doesn't seem like we're moving at all. Alright, let's hit the horn. Oh, sorry, that was our teenage voice horn. There we go. Wow, it seems like we're not going at all. Yeah, this is a long tunnel. What happens if you go over the speed limit? Not really sure. I mean, you definitely don't want to go over the speed limit, but if you go past a signal that you're not supposed to, you'll get punished for it. Let's slow down now. Anonymous, thanks for subbing. Oh, that was one long tunnel. Train's going pretty fast though, it feels like, now that we're actually out of this place. We got about 2 miles to go to the final, or to at least the next stop. Could be the Morley Tunnel. It could be, if it's between Leeds and Manchester. Can your train fly? I mean, you know, we can do whatever we put our mind to. The sky's the limit. Literally. All right, 1.6 miles. Can our train swim? Considering all the water that we're around, I suppose so. What do you need, Peter? You just subscribed? Well, thank you. Welcome to all the new subscribers this week. We got a stop coming up in about a mile, so we're just going to have to just coast in. Joe Cross, thank you for subscribing. Appreciate having you with us. Coming in for the last stop now. Or at least to a full stop. Good. Something you can't say on here? Okay. How much does Train Sim cost? Well, you'll have to go check it out. Oh, wait a minute. We're not stopping here? Why would you tell me to go here then? Oh, we have to slow down to 25 anyway. Stop at Leeds at 17:30. Why didn't you just give me that as our last destination? Developers. That was kind of unnecessary to tell me to go to a waypoint. You could have just told me to go to the station. Did I really buy the Mustang? No, that was just a joke. I was just kidding. It looked nice, but I don't know if that would be a car I'd want. At least not in this state, where it snows all the time. It's hard to maintain a decent or a nice vehicle that you can drive year-round. Well, we're going to be late now because if the game would have just told me go to Leeds and stop at 17:36, I would have been able to do that. Yeah, maybe they do want us to stop. I'll play it close just in case something comes up. There could be an emergency stop or something we have to do because of the rain. It's nice and loud though when she's hitting those brakes. It's nice. There we go. Alright, well, we're told to do about 25 now. We're at a 5% grade, so we'll see. Should buy the Mustang called Sally. That'd be cool. I don't know how much that vehicle would be, but I'm so busy, like, at home and working that I wouldn't be able to drive it as much as I'd want to. Alright, looks like we're coming to a stop at about 500 yards. Oh, never mind, we're clear. And we're like 2 or 3 minutes behind because wish the game would have just told us to go to where we needed to. Alright, things could get dangerous. Okay, about 10 miles, 300 yards. Boy, we're really just like coming in slow to this. It's a big terminal usually where they do this. Thanks, Boonders. Is that a big clock tower over there? Alright, we're gonna keep the train going now. Is a silo? That's a grain silo? It's an awfully big structure. Okay, 400 yards. Rain's really picking up. Yeah, Agent 47's. He's getting ready to bail, I think. Why am I slowing down so much? We got the throttle up. Forwarder set. There we go. Now we're picking up speed. Oh, sun actually is coming out a little bit. Yeah, the train doors are not automatic, even though they open automatically with the controls. Alright, we're getting ready to come to a stop now. Throttle's off. Driver's brake will be set to initial in a second. A Uper? No. Oh, we're almost 10 minutes late on that one. But that's okay. We didn't overshoot any emergency passage or anything like that. What do they call it? Request signal danger is what I mean. Oh, the Uber. Yeah. I didn't know that's how it was spelled, yeah. Not too bad of a stop for our first real journey with the train. Not bad at all. Alright, throttled off. And initial application to stop. Yeah, there we go. People are getting off. Woo! Oh, the first good initial run. Oh, it's cool. People are wearing trench coats and stuff for the rain. It was weird because in the previous games, people would like, they would wear like, it'd be snowing out or raining out, and they'd just be in t-shirts and stuff with no umbrellas or anything, which I always thought was weird. Also, it's raining inside the station, which is a oops from the developers. Yeah, it's literally raining through steel. Okay, I think they need to modify that, but other than that, that's okay. Good work. That's it for this run. Okay, we beat it. Nice. Yeah, I guess a real leaky roof. It's a real leaky roof. Oh, park the locomotive. Okay. Let's see. Set the handbrake to applied and reverser master key off. All right, hold on a second, Agent 47. I'm just going to sneak over here for a second. You don't mind, do you? I think it's the other way, actually. Oh, no, it's applied. Okay. Yep. Perfect. Breakthrough technology. Whoops. Sit down on the chair, man. There we go. Alright, handbrake to applied and master key off. Wait a minute. Set the handbrake, done. Reverser and master key to off. Reverser off. Master key off. Oh, there we go. Okay, bye, 47. No kill anybody. He's probably going to go kill somebody. What era is the game set in? It's current era, but they just allow you to go back and try these trains that are no longer in decommission. I mean, I guess you could pretend it's 1950 or whenever the trains came out, 60s, 70s, whenever. You could, I mean, you know, it's not like you're really working with modern systems or anything. Oh, cool. They actually tell you whether or not you stopped at things on time. Not too bad. We were supposed to arrive at 36 and we arrived at 42, so not too bad. I was a little misled because I thought we were going to stop way earlier, so I kind of was a little slow at the end, but not a problem. That's fine. Very cool. Very, very cool. What's up, Lede? And Harry, good to see you all hanging out here. Can you do a free roam? Yeah, you can. If you go to this thing called, if you go to the main menu, and go to a thing called service, you can set it up yourself. So if you click services, you can pick whatever train you want to drive, and then you can go wherever you want. So if you want to drive the 101, you can then select that, and then you can make it super rainy, or if you want it to snow, like for example, like let's say it's snowing, like maybe it's spring, and it's snowing a little bit, that kind of thing, and you can make it like super foggy if you want to. Actually, there should be a way to do that. There's a way to do it, but yeah, you can set it all up any way you want to. 60 degrees Fahrenheit, that's not when it freezes. Must be the spring then. So yeah, if you want to set up your own routes, you can do that. Pick your own train, and then there you go. Oh, okay. So 1955, so there you go. So yeah, if you want to pretend it's the 50s, 60s, there you go. Let's see. Scenarios, let's do another one. Let's see. Driving rain we're done with. Let's do the rescue run. Oh, what is this one? Another Class 45. A passenger train has failed at Leeds. Run out from Holbeck Depot with a spare locomotive and continue the service to Huddersfield. Didn't we kind of just already do that? That's kind of the same route, just in reverse. Let's try something different. Operate a short service over the summit of the northern Trans-Pennine main line. Yeah, let's do a different train. This one we have to shift gears, so this one's going to take, like, totally all of my cunning, which is not, I don't have much, so we'll see how it goes. Yeah, you're not a train guy, but this is sweet. Me, I guess I'm not either, but I am, but not really. But yeah, it's a nice middle ground, I think. Yeah, I would have done a rescue mission, except it was the same train on the same route, just in reverse. It wasn't enough variety. But we'll try something new and fresh. You're assigned a service to Huddersfield today. Climb aboard and prepare for a prompt journey. Or departure, I guess. Wait a minute. This doesn't feel right getting on here. Oh, well, I guess we're allowed to. Alright, so the driver's seat. Main switch to on. Reverser to forward. Where's the main switch? Oh, there. Reverser to forward. Good. Unlock doors, left. Diesel multiple unit, yeah. It's interesting, this thing has 4 engines. You can actually see the kind of the exhaust pipes and such above it. Ooh, that's a really pollutive train. So it's got like 2 engines front and back, so it's got 4 in total. So essentially the way this will work is when this meter here goes into the yellow line, we can then put it into idle here, and then switch up a gear. So you can see the gear selector where we can go from 1 to 4. This is going to be an interesting day. Oof, this is going to be interesting. Also, the brake is really weird. They explained it kind of like a I don't know how they explained the brake. They explained it like a faucet, and I don't know what that means. It's kind of weird to work the brake, and I somehow managed to do it in the tutorial, but we'll see. I'm probably going to end up failing this one, but practice will make perfect, I guess, in time. So I guess we're pretending like it's 1950. I mean, this train line is essentially like it's the 50s again, or 60s, or whenever they didn't decommission the train. So we're back in the UK right after it's been a decade since World War II. People are getting on with their lives again. Try the game with the steering wheel. You know, you probably could with the pedals and stuff. Technically you could assign it to do all sorts of things. Toot the horn. If somebody clicks or taps that join button, I will go ahead and do that to welcome our new members. You guys are all ultra supportive, so thank you for that, and thanks for subscribing and clicking the like button and stuff too. Appreciate that. It's nice to have your full support, so we can go full throttle down the rails. Boy, it is taking a while to load these passengers. We're just waiting on them. Do. I'm gonna fall asleep at the desk. Alright, we're ready. Wait until 1917. What? Or 917, sorry. Well, it's almost like we're waiting years. Alright, 5 seconds and we're good to go. Yeah, right. Engage first gear. Release. Yeah, I know how it works. Wait a minute. You don't want to engage first gear first. Oh yeah, we do. Alright, first gear, then release, then throttle 1. And away we go. Very slow, but we'll move. Oh wait, we don't have the handbrake off. Oh, the handbrake on this one is really weird. It doesn't work like any other train in the game, because it takes forever to disengage, and I don't know why. Luckily we didn't stall her out. Phew. There we go. Wow, I always forget about that handbrake. Thing is really weird, or the handbrake's more of a parking brake, but whatever. Yeah, right. Well, away we go. This thing is going to be a big oof. We'll see how well we can do. Because we don't get to, like, necessarily select the speed. We have to. It's like driving a car, except you're on rails, so it's going to be interesting. Do. This is going to be really interesting. Where's the wipers on this? I might need to know for. Wait, we don't have marker lights on? Shouldn't we have our marker lights on for white? Huh. Yeah, this thing's crazy. It's like driving a car. How does this compare to Train Sim? I've been playing this game a lot, and I don't know, I really like Train Sim World. It's beautiful. It's very immersive. I think the DLCs are a lot of fun. I think it could be a little pricey if, you know, you don't want to spend a lot of money and just want the experience, but for the amount of work they put into it, custom assets and stuff, it's really nice. Tyree, thanks for subscribing. Keep it up, Raptor. Play with y'all on Monday night. Oh, yes. Thank you for your support. Philip, greatly appreciated. And we have no lights. Uh-oh. Should have thought about turning that stuff on ahead of time. I cannot see a thing. I actually don't know where the lights are on this one for the... Oh, at least we have individual wiper controls. That's nice. Uh-oh. I think we have to switch gears. I don't know what the independent gear button is. Let's go back to idle. Oof. Well, it'd be nice if the developers had told me to turn the lights on. man, this is going to be like a 4-mile long tunnel. Oh boy. Let's see, blinds. I'm literally looking around blind now for something. Wow. Horn. Gear selector. Oh, there we go. Let's put her into neutral. Gear 2. Throttle 2. Oof! Alright, well, we came out of the tunnel. Alright. Oh, there's the lights. Well, that would have been helpful before. Is there, like, one for up here? There's the light above us. It's one thing I didn't take a chance to learn. Maybe there's no, maybe it's on the lamp itself. Oh, there we go. Okay, well, I would have never found that. Luckily, we got it now. There's the nuclear power plant again. Alright, back to idle. Switch gear 3. Boy, this thing is crazy. Can we do this in real life? Yeah, this is an interesting older train. It works nice. This is probably this was the alternative to electricity before electric rails were kind of deployed. We're probably going to be late too, which is okay, because this is a more difficult train and I want to be a little more cautious. If we're late, that's fine, but if we plow into another train, that'd be what we call a bad time. Have we been past Halifax Station? Maybe, actually, because the Manchester Leeds line is what we're on now, so if it's along the way, it's probably here. Jenna Hell, thank you very much for subscribing. Alright, we gotta be there in, well, we're already late, basically, but that's okay. I'd rather arrive on time. I mean, alive than on time. I also need to master the braking on this train. I have no idea. It works on a vacuum of some sort, so I don't know exactly how that works. But let's go ahead and throw the throttle back to idle. And let's just throw our neutral. Kasim, thank you for subbing. Or Kasim. Alright, let's see what happens. I don't know how this thing's gonna work. Okay, we're giving a little break. 38. Oh, actually, the brake is nice on this one. You can be really gentle with the braking. Oh, that's kind of nice. This unit is the 101. Never really done much with this train before, so we're trying to take her easy. There we go. This is a little easier. You've been subscribed for 2 years? Well, thank you for your subscription. I appreciate everybody's support. Yeah, if I'm late, that's okay. This train is a little bit more high maintenance than the other trains. You've got to worry about your throttle, your gearing, and then your braking is a little different too. Plus, I didn't know I had no idea where the lights were in the thing. In the tutorial, they don't teach you where that is, but I guess it's important for these types of missions. But I usually learn the hard way, and we got it. The other light's over there if we want to turn both of them on. Besides, this is British Rail. All the Brits are telling me that it's always late anyway. So apparently, being late is on time. Actually, we're early. Who needs lights? I do. I mean, at least to see. Yeah, we're only a couple minutes late. That's okay. Alright, let's come to a full stop. I wonder if it's, do we have to do a full apply to to brake here? Unlock left. There we go. Not too bad. Just a tad over at the station, but that's fine. Is our destination light on? It doesn't even say our destination on top. Oh well. Alright, we're about halfway loaded. Again, if you're watching right now and you haven't yet taken the plunge to become a new subscriber, take a risk here today, and I know it's scary, but go ahead and click or tap that subscribe button. You'll get access to all of our wonderful live streams and much, much more on the channel, so make sure you go ahead and click or tap that subscribe button if you'd like to see more of British Rail and DLCs and trains and tractors and everything else. So welcome, everybody. Good to see you all here. We will do the horn only if somebody clicks or taps the join button. So encourage others to join, and go ahead and join yourself if you'd like to see more of anything on the channel. That's a great way to support it. All right, let's throw her into first and throttle 1. And away we go at a breakneck pace.
New subscriber shout out.
Thank you everyone for subscribing. Appreciate it. Wow, it's going to take a while to get up to full speed like that.
New subscriber shout out.
Anonymous, thanks for subscribing. Alright, we got a 1.8 miles to go to get to this next destination. Hi there, Nina. Where's the time? The time is in the lower right corner, just above the miles per hour. So you see where we're doing 27 miles per hour, 28 now? Oh, and actually we're late again. So this route's a little cooler. This is kind of more of a precise, like, commuter rail where you have to hit multiple stops quickly. And this is the one that I'm not as good with because I got to start and stop a little bit more, so I got to be more familiar with the train. But this is a perfect way to get to learn how to start and stop the train because you've got to do it multiple times. I mean, if this was my first day in the job, I probably wouldn't. I'd probably be a little late to a few things. But in time, we get a little bit better. Let's open this thing up to full speed. Let's see how fast you can go full throttle. We're about 1.5 miles away, and we're about we're going to be about like 3 minutes late. It'll be a theme that continues because we'll be a little late to each stop, but regardless, it looks beautiful. Love the sounds of this game, the sights. This is beautiful. It's a beautiful game. I really wish there was a game where you could. I can't wait for 30 years from now when there's a game like Farming Sim ATS and Train Sim that come together where each group is responsible for their own thing. You know, like a bunch of people on a farm will harvest all of their grain and put it in their silos, and then a bunch of semi-trucks will come in, and ATS-like drivers will drive it to the train, where then I and the train will drive it to wherever it needs to go, to some mill or something like that in order to be turned into flour, and then to a bakery, that kind of thing. It'd be great to see a world of simulation together. That would be awesome. Also, our latency is really, really short, so type the word cheese in chat and watch how quickly you guys can interact with me. So if you type cheese, our latency is like super low, so we have like instantaneous. Everything you're seeing on the screen happening right now is pretty much taking place at the same time. Like, you're pretty much seeing this about as live as it gets. There you go, see? Ah, I see. Lap holds it right where it's at. I see. So you select the braking intensity, and then lap just holds it at that current pace. And then this releases it. Ah, I see. Interesting. Now I understand how that works. That's kind of cool. It holds steady. That's really helpful. So we'll just come coasting in here at about 15 miles an hour, and then we'll be good. Does the game change weather? Well, not if you're in the UK. Well, sometimes it rains a little bit more, and then sometimes it rains a little bit less. Now you can set... these are scenarios where they've set up all the weather in the scenario for you. And this is for players like me who just kind of want to jump in and just like... I just want to drive a train with the easiest help I can. And that's what this is for. But if you want to totally simulate a train to its absolute realism, you can turn all of this off and drive it. I don't know if there's VR on this, but you can definitely drive the train as if it were like actually a real simulation. Have I been to the UK before? No, but I have a lot of friends over there, and I should probably drop by and say hello to all of my British friends in real life. There's a lot of them. Yay. Alright, unlock doors on left, and we're good. Wow, this train's actually leaning in. Look at that. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But there is snow in the game. There's rain, snow, wind. The water doesn't really affect the tracks at all. But I do know from some train drivers or things that I've heard is that it's not wet rails that's scary to train. I guess personnel. It's wet leaves on the track. Wet leaves are basically like a banana peel on the tracks for trains. It's very difficult for them to stop with a ton of wet leaves on the track. It's not one or two that'll stop a train. It's the leaves that scares them. Probably snow too, like giant snow piles and things like that. Okay, getting ready to go. Here we go. Objective complete. Alright, let's keep on rolling. Throw into first. And let's go, baby. Wait, we gotta release the brake. Do-do-do. There we go. That's important. I'm good at games now. Let's do that again. There we go. Why am I wearing glasses indoors? We're not indoors, we're outside. Actually, we're in our train, and one way we want to keep everyone safe is to ensure not one glint of UV rays touches my iris, because that would be the end of the world. That would be horrible. It's because it goes along with our wonderful emotes, which you can access by clicking or tapping that join button. So thank you very much, King, for your access, or your interest in accessing our emotes. It's very cool of you. You can click or tap that join button to get access to them. We're in the United Kingdom right now. We're in Britain between Leeds and Manchester. There you go, Yegman with his wonderful shout-out emotes. All sorts of cool things down there. I make notice of it like every 6 months or so. I let people know that we got the option for it. And a lot of people are interested in the emotes. We'll have to make some more custom ones as time goes on, but we'll have to get more people to first just become members, that kind of thing. It's a great way to support content creators that you love. And keep in mind, remember, YouTube doesn't want you watching us, and they don't want you supporting content that they don't like. They want you watching family-friendly, safe stuff. So train sims could be scary. Games with guns could be scary. You know, video games are scary. Oh, they want to make it as super. I mean, you saw the recent backlash to the YouTube Rewind. They want celebrities in, and they want you know, they want it to be. They're trying to make it most saleable for companies. You guys are the product. They're trying to sell you in your eyes to companies like Coca-Cola, Sprint, you know, insurance companies through us. So you guys are the product that they're trying to sell to. And they want to make sure that, you know, they can say to, like, Ford, for example, hey, Ford, check this out. This super family-friendly guy's got, like, 1,700 people watching him all the time. You should totally advertise your stuff here. But then that person everybody else who does the stuff you really want to see, like, you know, cool games with guns and stuff like that, or, you know, channels where they just show the history of weapons of World War II or something like that, they get suppressed because guns are scary, and so thus they don't make any money anymore. So don't, you know, necessarily support me, but if there's a channel out there with like 400 subs or 1,600 subs or whatever that you really like and they're live right now or sometime, make sure you show them some love too, because they're going to need it. Because that's how YouTube works now. It's a business. How old is this train? I'm not sure exactly. Apparently it's around from 55. Actually, this one, I don't know particularly. Does anyone in chat know when this train was created? I'm assuming in the 50s of some sort. Alright, I'm a little afraid going faster, but let's do it.
Subscriber shout out.
Steel City, thanks for subbing. We'll have to slow down to 45 soon anyway. We're not even hitting the max speed. Wow, we're still like 5 miles away. That's okay, we can take a look at the beautiful rolling countryside. Oh, that's what I want to do in Farming Sim. We need to have a Farming Sim map that's like that. Shellington is kind of like that, but we need to have, you know what we really need is somebody to redo a British map with like a train line that goes through it. Oh, that'd be wonderful. They're saying 60, 56, 80, 67. You guys are just guessing. Nobody knows for sure then. We're going uphill a little bit too. So explain more about the member thing, and is it paid? So if you click or tap the join button, you should bring up a screen that'll tell you everything that you'll get by becoming a member, and what the costs associated with are, and what all the perks are. So like, for example, Yagman in chat, you'll get your name highlighted in green, you'll get a badge next to your name, you'll know that you're supporting content such as mine on the channel, or on YouTube, you'll get access to a ton of emotes, and you'll have, I guess, like first come, first serve privilege to join us in, like, for example, Farming Sim or American Truck Simulator, that type of thing. So if you want to support that type of content and whatnot, and just me in general, essentially what it is it's like a Patreon, except you actually get something out of it on YouTube. Well, at least we have our lights on now. So it's almost like Patreon, where you can use... I live stream all the time too, so it's a really good reason to actually to support, because you get access to all that stuff. And every YouTuber that streams over, I think, 10,000 subscribers, they should have access to that too, where you can support them that way. Well, let's continue at full speed, because we're going to be late. We're still about 3 miles out. Fourth gear at full throttle. It's all on the train now. I feel like we need a big light on. Is there a front light for this train? Should be, right? Markers. Engine start. Hmm. 2.5 miles out. Yeah, the sounds of the engine are very satisfying. And again, welcome to all you new subscribers. You are all fantastic, so thank you for joining as always. Appreciate that. And of course, if you click or tap that subscribe button, your name should pop up here as well. Wow, we're just like in the dark now. This tunnel is long. I can see the kind of the light at the end, but there's no real headlights or anything I can see. Oh, look, there's that horn button there. If only somebody was to click or tap that join button, we could blow it. You guys wanted that horn so bad. It'd be cool if, you know, it'd be really cool is if somebody watched with YouTube Premium and then they were able to get access to the emotes and stuff too. Steel City, thanks for subscribing. I wish there was a way for more of you guys to get access to that. I wish, for example, I as a content creator could buy them for you. You can do that on Twitch, so it'd be kind of cool if I could, you know, give something back to you guys. Alright, we are doing like 70 miles an hour. We gotta slow down.
Subscriber shout out.
I can barely tell how fast we're going because we're in the tunnel. And we gotta slow down to 40, so we better really hit the brakes. We're in an oof situation right now. I'm gonna need a bunch of F's in chat, guys. Could I get a bunch of F's in chat for the train? As we're about to, I think, go off the rails. I just need a bunch of F's, guys. Oh boy. Oof. That was a close one. I'm gonna need some more F's. Oh boy. Releasing the brake. Well, actually, we're supposed to stop pretty soon, so let's actually keep on holding that brake. It's not enough F's. We need more F's. It's really neat, though. It works on a vacuum, so once the brake pressure is applied, it just constantly slows it down. And then you can just hold at a certain pressure. Okay, we're just going to coast in. At about 10. Let's throw it back to idle. Neutral. There we go, baby. Wow, we didn't die. I thought we were going in over. That was an interesting tunnel. That was like, I wish there was more to see the tunnels. Like, I wish there was lights we could turn on. Do these trains not have lights to see? I wish we did have them. All right, so we're only about like almost like 5 minutes late, but you know, it's all good. It's our first run. What train are we driving? It's the 101. It's kind of cool. It's a multiple diesel unit. It has 4 diesel engines on it, so it's really neat. It's pretty cool, dude. Alright, we're about halfway loaded. I guess we'll release the brake. There we go. Any lights on the train? Yeah, I don't... Oh, wait, what? It's alright. I didn't realize it would continue to roll. Just playing. Alright, there we go. Perfect. Alright, let's take off the brake. So taking off the brake fully releases it and allows you to move forward, so it doesn't not stop the train. Okay, let's roll. We're already late to the next destination. There we go. Yeah, we better floor it. See if we can get up to 65. We gotta go long distance. Wow, this train can really push out the numbers. Look at that. Wow, we're really coasting now. Wow, this train can move. I didn't realize it had this much speed to it, or power. I wasn't sure. Alright, we're 2 miles out. Beautiful destination. Look at that. Gorgeous. Here comes the train. Well, that was cool. We're almost up to our speed limit. Alright, Twin Cam. Thank you very much for joining. Look at that, even the walkthrough on how to work with buzzer codes and such. That's really cool. Yeah, so we're definitely going to be late to all of our destinations, but the trip itself is just gorgeous, beautiful, and always a good reason to come back and play these missions again. There we go. Can you have the horn, please? Well, we need to have another person decide to join us. Your guys' support is very important.
New subscriber shout out.
More, thanks for subbing.
New subscriber shout out.
And Galucious Cakes, thanks for subbing. If you guys want to know what I'm up to next, make sure you go ahead and check down below in the description where the release schedule for all of our videos are. There's a schedule down there. Apparently, according to chat, you can derail, but I've never done it before, which is a good thing for me. Yeah, right. There we go. Wait a minute. This train is, again, too long for the station. Even if we stopped perfectly at the end of the station, it's still too long for the station. Or at least the platform. If I rolled up a little bit more, we would have only been... Yeah, we would have only had like half the second to last car there. Okay, that's interesting. Is there a steering wheel on a train? Well, there are wheels, like for example, this wheel over here for the handbrake. Trains, of course, stay on rail, so the only thing you need to modify is the speed of the vehicle. So there's not really an option to steer. It's basically how much forward force, how much braking force. Sometimes there's a few other settings too, like on this one you have to switch gears. A lot of cool stuff. What's up, Zachary? How's it going? Yeah, we're playing on a keyboard and mouse right now, which is probably the best way to do that. Alright, let's continue on. Alright, idle. No. Gear first. Alright, let's roll, baby. Just wish this train had like a different light to it or something. I wish the tunnels would actually be lit. That'd be pretty lit. So that's me just changing the throttle and the gear of the train. So to explain what I'm doing, essentially when this starts to hit that yellow thing there, we have to drop the throttle to idle, and as you would in a car, gear selector, then we're switching from 2 to 3, and then we're applying throttle again. And then when this yellow, when we're in the yellow line, we're allowed to switch gears. What we're looking to do is switch gear around somewhere around 1600 RPMs, and then we can switch up or shift down if we need to. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch gears again. And we'll just go full throttle to our next destination. Beautiful. Look at that. Incredible. Best way to start in a farming sim? I would recommend cheating in the game, getting all the money that you can and testing out all the equipment so you know how things work and watch some. I mean, play through the tutorials, but know that there's a lot more to know in the game than that they teach you. So just play through the tutorials, look on my channel for the money cheat, buy a bunch of stuff and all the fields and stuff, and see how harvesting works and how just know how things function, and then play it realistically. That would be cool. That's the best way to play that one. Of course, that's in my opinion, of course, but there's no right or wrong way to play the game. Once you purchase it, it's your game to do whatever you want. If you just want to log in the game, that's all you got to do. Alright, so now we're going downhill, so I'll just let her coast. And for those of you suggesting other game titles, just go ahead and click or tap that join button if you'd like to suggest games on the channel. Click or tap join, hop on the Discord, and then use our members chat to suggest those games to me. Otherwise, it's kind of irrelevant when we're in the midst of a game. That's not related to the one we're discussing here. So if you'd like to suggest content, support the channel and come on and hop, make a little vote for it. If I had a chance to drive a train in real life, would I? Sure. I'd have to have somebody with me, of course, telling me how everything works, but it'd be cool to be at the controls. I've driven tanks before and other vehicles, so doing a train I wouldn't mind that too much. We're basically just downhilling all the way to our destination now. What happens if you mess up the gears on the train? Well, then you just don't go as fast. In real life, it'll probably cause damage to the train, or possibly could stall it out. I don't know if there's safety features to prevent a train from stalling, but we need to slow down now quite immensely. Or at least to 50. And about 600 yards. It's a beautiful looking train. Release brake pressure now. Wow. Nice to have Freddie Mercury with us on this inaugural journey. It's only like 1960 something, so he's still around. Oh boy, another tunnel. And we need to slow down to about 15 in about a few yards. Oh, these tunnels are really nice. This really makes me want to go back and try some of these other games that where you build the railroads. Some of those are really fun. Laura, thanks for subscribing. The shades don't do anything for me. The shades are just here for the emotes, because I wanted to make emotes that stood out a little bit differently in order to encourage people to click or tap the join button. And there's no reason to wear them otherwise. I mean, when you're inside looking at a pretty bright screen, it doesn't really, you know, yeah, it just makes me look cool. That's right, Foxy. It's just to be cool, that's all. Just to be different on YouTube. Alright, let's slow her down again before we need a bunch of F's in chat. Okay, so we were supposed to arrive at 48, we're here at 55. Still a little late, but we're good. Still looks cool to see this stuff pulling in. And the coolest thing about this game is that you can practice and play it in this with this HUD on mode, which makes it really easy for a novice to play. And then if you're a pro, or if you get better and want more of a challenge, you can just turn all this stuff off and drive the train by using all the, you know, the signals and such, or the speed limits signs and all the stuff on the tracks, and then actually drive the train with the speedometer and the RPM meters and all the other things that you have to use. Alright, let's bring her to a stop, boys. There we go. Well done. Secure the train and head over to the main station building. Okay. Wait, what does that mean? You want me to get out of the train? Oh yeah, engage neutral gear and do all that. Okay. Wait, neutral? Well, that's forward then. Oh, neutral. Oh, neutral gear. Yep. Handbrake is applied. Reverser off. All right, we're good then. As soon as this. There it goes. If you want to open doors, just press tab. There, it seems like certain trains don't have the automatic door function, so you have to do it that way. That's the end of the line, folks. Don't know what to tell you. Oh, dude, this guy looks cool. Marquise Brownlee? Is that you? Oh, he doesn't wear a mustache. Wow, you can open the... Wait, what? Is that not a door to get out? I guess I have to exit this way. Or wait, can we use these doors here between the... Oh, there we go. Oh, it does work. Cool. Wow, you can open the window and do that. That's awesome. Alright, so in order to get to the other side, we're just going to have to go through the thing. Alright, fantastic. Well, that was cool. Yeah, so we were late on the last three, but not bad. After our tunnel fiasco, me trying to find out, or not the tunnel fiasco, that was the one before, but the gear change. Mia, thank you for subscribing. Fantastic to have you all here. This has been fun so far. I've enjoyed this one. Okay, let's see. What other scenarios do we have? Let's go back to the main menu. Alright, let's see. Red Bank rotation. Class 47. Take a freshly prepared rake of coaches into Manchester, Victoria before bringing another train back to bank carriage sidings. Okay, we can give this one a shot. Alright, welcome to Red Bank Carriage Sidings. A rake of coaches has been made ready for service and hauling into Manchester Victoria Station. Alright. Sit into the driver's seat. Got it. Turn the master key to on. Before we even do that, I want to know where the lights are. Okay, that's a start. Is there not a light above us? Brake selector. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Let's turn both of them on. There we go. Okay, turn master key to on. And set reverser to forward, release, and then increase. Got it. Alright, we're moving. What's up, Puma? How's it going, man? Alright, we are moving forward. Alright, so apparently these are all empty, and then we're just going to switch out trains or something for the station. Oh, this is a different train, too, so we're getting to see all three. So this is the 47 today. Interesting that Agent 47 joined us on 45, but I guess that's not my bad. Stop at station Manchester, Victoria. Oof. I spent so much time on that other train that I'm not used to this train. I kind of missed the gear select and everything. Do 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 do. Train looks good, nice detail. Alright, so about 500 yards, then we're at our destination. Tap the brake a little bit here. There we go. $250 yards. $80 yards. $40. Definitely don't want to go past that marker. We got to be real careful. Hi, Crazy Ed. How's it going? Okay, first part is done. On couple vehicles, all coaches. Okay. Suppose the best way to do that is to go down here. Manual coupling coupled. Click to uncouple. Done. Move the locomotive forward to the signal. Got it. I'm not going to get run over. I'm not on the tracks. We're safe. We're okay. Alright, now let's disengage brake. Ooh. There we go. Well, thank you, Zachary. Hey, it's nice just to hang out with you guys. It's always nice to have everybody just chilling. This is a very chill game, too, by the way. If people are here for heart-pounding action, it's like, nah. Seeing some of these beasts move slowly along the tracks and move things around is pretty impressive, to be honest. That we've as human beings, developed these gargantuan machines made of steel and iron and plastics and fiber glass and all this other stuff that can move things at either, you know, super high speeds or has the ability to move like just massive cargo. It's crazy. Pretty impressive. Request to proceed. Alright. Proceed at restricted speed. Understood. Are we going to bump into that train there in front of us? The out-of-service train. Oh, it's coupled to the out-of-service train. Okay. Interesting. Britain has the best trains. They're certainly awesome looking. That's for sure. Alright, so we have to couple to this train, which means we got to do a little bumping. Oh, you just press L and that's all you gotta do? Boom. There we go. Couple to formation now, okay. It looked like we were going awfully fast, but the game recommends that you go at 5 miles per hour. I can remember from all the tutorials. Wait. Oh. I think we need to nudge it up now. Japan has the fastest trains? Yeah, I've been on those. Oh, right. Actually, I remember from playing in the German DLC that when you're coupling to, when you're coupling in the game to trains, like from locomotive to locomotive, you want to bump in and then stop and then, like, do this, because otherwise it pushes you back for whatever reason. There we go. Alright. That should work. You do have to do it that fast to couple, otherwise you won't get close enough. You don't want to do it that way in real life, but the way you want to do it in this game is when you're coupling to locomotives, you want to run in quick, bump it, and then slowly push up, because there seems to be something where if you go too slow, it won't connect, and if you go too fast, of course, that's going to cause an accident. You don't want to do it that way in real life, but in this game, when coupling to another locomotive, you should run up at about 5 and then tuck it in at a slower speed. Let's see. At least that's what I learned in the German DLC, and it seemed to work here. Alright, set handbrake to release. Oh, on the other train. I'm good, Thomas. How you doing? There we go. What about 20? No, you want to do about 5. It's the same if you're connecting to cargo, except when you're connecting to cargo, it doesn't, it's not as picky with cargo. It's only picky with locomotives for some reason. I've done it a few times. Like in a few live streams. If you go back and check the German live streams, they were a little testy. Alright, let's move. And away we go. Wait a minute, what? Set the reverse to forward and brake to full service. Wait, aren't we going? Game. You don't want me to go anywhere? You just want me to sit here? Hold on. Oh, I thought we were going. Oh, I wanted to drive. Set the driver's brake to initial application. Okay. Oh, now I can oh, well. Game, we didn't have to go through all that. I was already ready to go. Depart when permitted. Set the driver's and the throttle when permitted. Well, we got a green light, so I suppose we can go. Yeah, we'll take her easy. Red Bank carriage sidings is where we're going next. Alright. Yeah, I guess I kind of jumped the gun, but the game wanted me to first put it into full service, then put it into initial application. Sometimes it wants you to go through certain steps that you may have already skipped by. I've had it happen before where I'll do things too, you know, I'll do what they want me to do, but too quick for the game to register that it was complete. Yeah, guys, I refrain from answering questions about other content because it just prompts more questions for other content. So just make sure you're subscribed and click the notification bell to know what we do next. Otherwise, me answering those questions just prompts, when's the next stream, what are you streaming next, when are you playing, you should play, that kind of thing. And I want to have the type of channel where we're just focused on what I'm doing. So, for example, if you come into the stream and it says Raptors cooking or Raptors playing Train Sim World or Farming Sim or Meta War, that's what we're doing at that time. So if you want to see other content, again, just stay tuned. And there are schedules and stuff down below, as I mention every stream. So check down below to see the links to the schedule for all the videos. Streams are a little different because sometimes I could be handed a key at the last minute. Like, for example, this. I just got this morning, and I said I did want to play this one. So the schedule always changes based off of the developers, off of when they give me a key or if I get a key to a game, that kind of thing. So for right now, let's just sit back and relax and enjoy the show. And let's also turn on our lights before we die. There we go. And where's that other button? There we go. Forgot we had to turn it on this side. You subscribed? Well, everybody watching right now, if you haven't yet, go ahead and click or tap that subscribe button. Your name will pop right up here on screen, and we'd love to have you with us. So if you haven't done that, make sure you do it. I know some of you are watching and you haven't yet subscribed, so take that plunge and click or tap that button and join us for more fun content on the channel. Things are going real well. Can you do New York? Yes, you can. There's a few DLCs for New York as well. Alexa, subscribe to Raptor.
New subscriber shout out.
Thank you, everyone, for subscribing. And again, Pringle, I already answered that question with my previous statement. Yeah, this is the class. This is the class 47 right here. Behind us is the class 45, and previously we did the 101, which was pretty cool. So now I guess we're just gonna coast back to the yard. We're just coasting along. Almost idle, in fact. Almost. Do the class 08060. I don't know if they have that in here for this DLC. I know they have the class 45, 47, and 101. Anonymous, thanks for subscribing. Welcome aboard, everybody. Thanks for taking the plunge and supporting the channel. I know it can be hard to know whether or not you want to watch the channel, but the cool thing you can always do on YouTube is, as always, you can subscribe to a channel, and if in a couple weeks you're like, oh, I never watched that guy again, you can always just unsubscribe too. But thanks for giving me a chance to entertain you. Yay. Oh, wait. Maybe we better put it in full service. Good work. Move these locomotives to one side, ready for another duty. Remember to check and set any required junctions. All right. I forgot how we do that now. How do you bring up the map again? I'll have to remember the keys so we can check the switches. Let's see. Map. There's an ultra setting? I didn't have the game on its highest settings? Oh my god. Oh, it was just foliage. Oh, okay. FPS is unlimited, so this game's running it on unlimited frames per second. Cool. Alright, what is the control for map. There's a way you can actually change them while you're in the game too, so.
Subscriber shout out.
Mr. Bowman, thanks for subbing. Kenny Brewer, thank you very much for the $5. Very appreciated. Says, you're the best. Well, you too. Thank you. Did I pass by? Where's the, there's a button for, like, bringing up the map. And I need to use that in order to make sure that the track is correctly switched. Yeah, you're welcome, Zachary. Thanks for watching, man. You guys are very kind. Maybe it's spacebar. Certainly not spacebar. Oh, maybe it's enter. No? Backspace? I forgot how to bring up the map. Oh, I guess you can just do it this way. I thought there was a hotkey for it, though. Okay, now we need to make sure everything's set. So we need to now go... Where? We stopped here. What is the goal now? Empty coaches. Oh, uncouple vehicles. Oh. Alright, first we'll uncouple everything, and then we'll roll around and go the right way. Do 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 do. Long day work now. Down at the old train thingy. That's what they call this, a train thingy. Oh wait, did I go one too far? Oops. How did I do that? Man, there's 2 trains there. Jeez. My bad. I guess I just enjoyed being out of the cab for a while. Oh, they want me to go over there? Jellin, thanks for subscribing. No, they want me to move the train over there. So now we gotta move over that way. Some wonderful people in chat. I'm bored. Bye. Okay, dude. This is not to my liking. I'll be leaving now. It's like, okay, well, you just leave whenever you want. That's all. You don't have to be like that about it. Jeez. Alright, let's go to the map settings again. So now we need to pull forward and reverse. So that setting looks correct. Is that what they want us to do? Reverse onto the... Oh yeah, all of this is set. That's all set correctly. Alright, let's go. Yeah, this is pretty chill. Well, if it's not Fortnite, you know, if I don't have my hair dyed, and I'm shrieking at people that I accuse of cheating and tell Epic to ban them, since sometimes the kiddies don't want to watch sometimes. I'm just teasing. Do I like this game? Of course. I like trains. Everybody likes trains, man. Your mimicking is why I come here. So funny. Well, it's true, though. I mean, you know, most of my audience is between the age of 25 and 35, and all you guys are just chilling. I'm sure a lot of people are at home having a beer right now, or eating a sandwich, or whatever. You got your feet up on the desk, you're texting, or whatever. Joanna, thanks for subscribing. And you guys are just relaxed and chilling. You'll be like, Dino Man will entertain me tonight. But the younger audience, they're the ones who are like, blow the horn, push the button, what does this do? You remember that scene from The Simpsons where Bart meets former President George H.W. Bush, and they're looking through the album, and Bart's like, who's that guy? Who's this? What's that guy's name? And as George is trying to explain to Bart very kindly and very patiently explain who everybody is, you know, oh, that's Secretary of State. No, that guy's boring. And that's kind of how it is being a kid. You all remember, we were all there. Even I was that little kid once. And boy, if I could go back in time and take myself down, oof, I would not want to meet my former self. Grilled Cheese Gang is back. That's right, Peter Peterson. Grilled Cheese Gang is rolling out at a very safe, like 10 miles an hour. All right, we should be able to revert. According to this now, I think we're just going to back her up into this area, and then we're good. Are we backing up or driving forward? I guess we just back it in, right? Okay. don't know if we're supposed to get... Like, technically, I don't know if we have to get into the other train to do this, but whatever. I don't want to switch train. I don't want to switch and, like, set up the other car because it just takes too long. We'll just glide in. So, yeah. I guess some people could see it as me being mean when I'm making fun of the kids. But I'm making fun of my former self. Is really what it is. Like, stop being annoying. Start paying attention. Okay, so now we're going the wrong way, so let's stop again. So I thought that looking at the map, we were going the correct direction. But apparently not. Let's take a look at the map again.
New subscriber shout out.
Or did I not go far enough forward? Maybe that's what it was. Oh, I had to switch that. That's the one I had to switch. So it goes onto this track. Does that not work anymore? Clicking? I thought you could click to change. Do I have to get out of the train now to do that? Oh, I thought you could click that way. Because we're only allowed to go up to here, and then... Wait a minute, that's not going to work. Switch lever. You can't... Oh. It doesn't let me, like, switch. Hold on, we might have to go off and do it on our own. Now I got to get up. Oh, this is horrible. It's yellow for grilled cheese. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Thank you again, Cole, for your support. Alright, well, we're going to have to walk the line now. Go up and switch this thing manually. I thought you could do it from the map mode, and I know you can, but maybe in this one they want you to get up, which is like, okay. Alright, I understand. Proceed at red light. I don't want to proceed past the red light. We want to go back down to that track to the left. So I need to throw the switch myself, I guess. Wait, what? Oh, there it goes. Alright, that should be set correctly now. Yep, now it's correct. Huh. Wait a minute. Is that gonna work? Am I supposed... If I pull the train all the way up here... Wait a minute. This should work, right? If I pull up here, we should be able to stop and then reverse, right? Oh man, I have no... Okay. Well, it's been a while since I've had to do this properly, so I can't remember. We should be able to pull up, stop, and then reverse and go down this track here. So we'll see how it works. Merry Christmas. Well, thank you. And same to you. Alright, let's roll forward. Oh. Forgot reverser needs to be set forward. My bad. Oh, cool. The train actually brings up a symbol to show that it's working overtime in reverse. That's cool. I didn't know what would happen if we did that. Hopefully no derail. Better not be at this speed. Yeah, this game is like peaceful concentration. It's kind of like putting together a puzzle. So long as you're focused on things and paying attention, you'll have it done in no time. How far do we have to go forward to do this? Actually, if they want me to do this, I'm going to have to proceed. I'm going to have to go past the signal of danger. Wait, was I supposed to decouple the... What the... I don't think we're going to have enough room to do this. Uh-oh. So we're not allowed to pass that red light, otherwise we, if we pass that red light, we fail. But I don't think that's enough room to do that. So are we supposed to have both trains with us, or what? I could do it with one train, but both locomotives are too long. They're not giving me enough space to do this. This couldn't be a glitch, could it? Uncouple vehicles, empty coaches. So we're supposed to have both trains with us. If I go forward further, we're going to be in trouble. Unless they gave me... I mean, I'm asking to pass a danger. Because this track is now set correctly to go down that way. No, it's not. Now it's set back, too. No, it looks right. Well, I've done switching many times before in the game, so I'm just going to go ahead and risk it and see if we can go pass. And if we fail, we'll just call it good, because all I got to... Actually, we'll just save, because it's not that big of a deal. We'll just try to go forward. I don't know if either A, the developers might need to make a modification to this, because it's too... They didn't account for the train being too long. The DLC just came out, so it wouldn't surprise me if there was a small little mistake like that. But I think I'm wrong, and I think I can just proceed forward. And if we fail, we fail. Let's see what happens. Oh, so we're just allowed to go forward. Okay. Yeah, I thought permission was granted, but I just wanted to be cautious. Because I thought we could do it without going too far. Alright, well, we're good. We're just going to, you know, put her in reverse and just back that one in. We're just going to parallel park this train right now. You guys ever see Polar Express? Where that dude just, like, totally, like, pulls the e-brake and drifts in a train? Yeah, that's me. Alright, let's throw this forwarder into reverse. Let's back her in. Should be well past the junction now, I think, to go down the right track. Nope, doesn't look like we're going the right way again. Either A, we didn't go far enough past it, or B, the signal changed again, or yeah, let's hit the emergency. Alright, let's throw the reverser into forward. Oh, we're moving still. There we go. I'm just getting a little impatient now because I just want to be done. That's all. You know, it'd be really cool is to do. You know, it'd be a great DLC is in Japan. They have a train where you can take across the entire country, where you can actually sleep on the train, and that would be amazing to actually see in this game. Let's take a look at the map again. So is this? I don't think this switch is set correctly. I think we have to go up past it, then switch it, and then go back. I think that's what we have to do. And I'm just not. I just didn't know that. All right, well, let's turbo this one. We're gonna drift the train. We've now become Polar Express, so we're just gonna. What? I already passed it before. You have to request every time. A good thing we loaded or we saved, so we can just load it from where we were. First time seeing me on YouTube? Well, thank you. That one's a technicality, I guess, because we were allowed to pass it last time. Actually, this is gonna be better. Oh, what? No. Load my save. Where's my save? Let me go to the main menu and load my save where we were literally right where we needed to be. I just needed to keep going further forward. That's why I'm so cautious about doing that. Because the game will do these weird things where it's like, oh yeah, you've failed. And it's like, dude, I just passed that. Technically, you have to ask every time, but also, come on. Play Fortnite? Why don't you go ahead and click or tap that join button? Support the channel. Alright, now we're back where we need to be. Let's go ahead and proceed forward. Proceed forward. Oh, the brake is on. Let's do that again. Alright. Well, thank you, Little V. Appreciate that. Probably had to re-ask because you switched direction. That could be, yeah. But at this point, I can't... In the previous playthroughs where we're at terminals, where we have to do all these sorts of switching, you can usually do it from the map, but for some reason this time, it might either be because our train is on the tracks that we're supposed to switch, or because they just want you to get out and do it. I don't know. Maybe it's part of the scenario. It's not consistent, though, which is why it's misleading me. Alright, let's go ahead and bring this bad boy to a stop. Oh, well. Alright, now let's check the map again. Yep, doesn't look like you can... You have to get out and do it. Alright. Alright, let's set reverse to reverse, and then, get out of the train. Ugh. Probably also should have jumped on the other side, but at this point I just want to be done now. Finish our last little objective. Alright, where's the junction mark? There it is. Okay. Alright, this should be it, folks. Now we'll just back her in. Be like Tom Hanks, Polar Express. You know what I should do in ATS? I'm gonna have to get like a... I saw some Coca-Cola trucks or something like that. That'd be fun to do. Holidays are coming. Holidays are coming. Best commercial out there for Christmas, though, one that I always remember, that I always like, is the, it's the one for, it's very simple. It's the one from, Freddie, thanks for subbing. It's the Kisses, the Hershey's Kisses bells. Dun, 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 dun. I love that. Alright, so now hopefully we're able to back up. Please be on the right track, otherwise I'm just going to say meh. Because I'm already annoyed enough by this thing tonight. Or at least this little part of the mission. There we go, that's what, man. There we go. That's what I needed to do. So I had to go up past the signal, get out, and then switch it. They don't let you do it, I guess, from the map, even if you're ahead of it. Which makes sense, because you wouldn't be able to... You have to go past it, then switch it, then back up. Otherwise it doesn't work. It seemed to be correct the rest of the way. But it's not? Aw. Now we're on the wrong track again. But when I looked at the map, it was correct. So it should highlight in purple which way you're supposed to be going. What the... Wait, how... Where's the junction for the... Wait, that's the other junction. Where are we looking right now? Wait, there's no other junction here. How are you supposed to switch here? Hold on. Alright, now I'm mad. Alright, now I'm really irritated. Watch out, everybody. Alright, now how are we supposed to switch things? Because there's not a switch box here for anything. So how am I supposed to control that? Tyler, thanks for subscribing. Here? This is the other one? But when I looked initially... What? Did everything get changed? Because this is correct. And this is correct, and that's where, and that's correct, and that's where we want to be. And we ended up over here. That was yet another junction. Alright. So it looks like only these two had to be changed, and then we could have did it. Darn it. Wait, we're on the wrong track. Annoying. Yep, she's getting a little icy. Need to have a bunch of F's in chat for my patience tonight. I'm still having fun, but I'm just annoyed, you know. Because in the, if you play the American trains, the American freight trains, when you drive those, you can do all the switching from the train, so you don't have to get out. And I like that because, you know, you can, like, confirm before you get out of the train that all the routes are correct. So in this, if you get out of the train and make switches and you have it wrong, like I did, and it's just kind of, that's a little annoying. So now we gotta roll forward again. Also, I feel like a parking brake is on for something. No, it's not. We're going pretty fast, actually. So all that squeaking, I think, means that we didn't disengage one of the brakes that we were supposed to somewhere, which is weird because I've just been following the game's instructions. Where's that next junction? Ah, there is a brake on.
New subscriber shout out.
Ron Man, thanks for subbing. Ah, well. We'll get it. These are usually a little bit more exciting, but since they've taken away automatic controls, it's just kind of annoying. I'm not going to complain anymore. We're going to do it right now. Alright, let's check our map and make sure things are done correctly. Alright, so this one needs to be switched, I believe. That appears correct. That appears correct. That is correct and correct. Okay, now we should be alright. Famous last words. If I don't do it, everybody watching can unsubscribe. If I do it correctly, everyone can spam chat with the letter G for whatever reason. Only if I do it right, though. And I swear, there's got to be something else with the brake on. I don't know why, though. Driver's brake is off. Okay, let's put her into reverse. I don't know, maybe they do want a brake to be on, I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me, though. Alright, let's see. Go far left. Stay left. Check the parking brake on the other train. Yeah, I think we released the parking brake on the other one, though. I remember... Or maybe that was a different train. I don't know. It's been a busy day, so... It's all good. Alright, so those two goofed me up, but I got it. Alright, so... Tack on 10 seconds to... Or 10 minutes for me trying to figure that one out, but that was okay. I do wonder, though, why the developers... made it so that way you couldn't switch... tracks, well, in the map like that. That's a feature in the game to make it so that way you don't have to, you know, get out of the train and can kind of do things a little bit more speedy, which I guess is fine, but... Well, so much for that parking brake being on. Let's throw an emergency. There we go. Okay, we missed a little bit. Maybe it's a bug. there's been some weird, quirky things in this game over time that I've experienced, and they're not game breaking. They're just a little obnoxious, is all, which is fine. It doesn't ruin the experience. But I can totally tell a break is on, but I don't think I was told to turn it off because obviously we followed all the instructions in order to get to this objective. So I don't know. Well done. The duty is complete. Maybe it's a US thing. No, I don't think it's a bug in the USA, but it's all good. Why do I stream for so long? Okay, guys, I'll go ahead and end the stream here. Thanks everybody for watching here tonight. Appreciate that. Don't want to inconvenience anybody. So I'll go ahead and wrap her up here. Alright, set the brakes to neutral. Master key to off. Climb down and get out. Alright. I'm leaving. That's it. Alright, let's see. And that's it. Okay. Alright, everyone, that's it for tonight's stream. I'm literally leaving too, so I appreciate everyone being here. I'll see you all next time for more Train Sim World and much more. If you haven't already, make sure you click or tap that subscribe button. And I will see you all next time for more. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I'm literally leaving. Bye. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you, everyone, for your super chats, Colt and Peter Peterson and Kenny and Barbarous and everyone else. I'll see you guys. I'm out. I don't want to stream any longer. I'm leaving. Bye. Okay. Take care. Have a great weekend. I'll see you tomorrow. Head all. Taximik at Lude. Farming Sim tomorrow. And we're going to do some logging tomorrow. So thanks, everyone, for your super chats. Thanks for leaving a like on the way out. I'm leaving, too. I'm out. Bye. No, I'm finding my way out of this place. Oh, here it is. Okay, bye. See you all tomorrow.